Hi, I'm Louis from LCD Heating and Gas Services. This is just a quick video on pressure loss. We get a lot of phone calls from customers saying that the pressure's dropping and they're having to top up the pressure all the time. A lot of people assume this means a leak. Yes, it can mean a leak, but the majority of the time with our jobs anyway, we find that it's the boiler. Just be aware that when you've got a pressure drop, it can take multiple visits, because we can't just come in and repair every single bit of the boiler. It would be far too expensive and it wouldn't be fair on our customers. So a couple of things can make it drop pressure. Obviously you've got a leak, you've also got different parts in the boiler. What you need to go and look out for when your pressure's dropping is, there's a pipe that generally goes outside. Have a look if that's dripping. If that's dripping, it can be a couple of things. It can mean the valve's faulty and it's letting by, or it can mean you've got an expansion vessel up here that allows the expansion of the water. That could be flat, or it could be burst inside, which is then in turn causing the pressure to lose out your pressure valve and outside. So what we would do generally on a problem with pressure drop is do a visual inspection on the pipe work. We would then make sure that this expansion vessel has got pressure in it. If it hasn't got pressure, we would pressurise it up and leave it on test. So if the problem was the expansion vessel, that would be sorted. If not, then we would need to come back and see what else it can be. It could be a leaking heat exchanger, it could be a number of things. But just really be aware that when a pressure drop, it's not necessarily a leak on your system. It could be issues with the boiler. But be aware that this can be a simple fix, or it can be multiple visits, and it's quite normal, unfortunately, that you have to come back and maybe put certain parts of the boiler under test, so you save money in the long run, because it just wouldn't be cost effective if we came in and replaced the expansion vessel, your valve, heat exchanger and the likes. So just a wee bit of information so you're more aware of what a pressure drop can mean, and obviously the consequences of it and how we would diagnose it. Thanks very much. Cheers.